and welcome to my Xbox and Me episode. Oh, I actually don't know. Special, not E3 episodes, prediction episodes for the Xbox showcase that is happening on June 9th. We will be live reacting to them. By the way, we're like a week early. Just so we're like a week early, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the one and only Too Fresh Crash.
Hi.
Matt P Video.
Yo.
And Mr. Paul Despawn.
Sup?
Look, I'm gonna lie, I'm already annoyed with Matt, so let's just get in with this. We're gonna round robin it. I'm sure it's gonna annoy me. Don't turn up late and then have a go at us for not starting on time and not starting ready, Matt. Because I'm not gonna have it, mate. I'm not gonna stand for it anymore.
Look, half of me saying that was like, hey, let's get the show rolling, right? Is because my favorite bit of this is the bullshit before the show. You know what I mean? Like, I'll live in that world forever.
Do you know what, Matt? Sounds like you're a lonely guy, and if you just want to hang out in Discord, just let me know, man. Just let me know. Like, if we don't have to do this podcast to talk. You do know that, right?
It's the only way Matt can fit it in his schedule.
I was gonna say, any other time Matt's too busy with life. But anyway, we're gonna go round robin style like we always do. We're gonna have 5 predictions each, and we'll get one of the audience members to score it for us. Yeah. I don't know how we're doing the scoring this year. Are we doing 0.1%?
No, we've never done it.
Why don't we have? What do you mean we've never? We definitely have.
Done the 0. No, every time Matt's asked if we do the 0. Whatever percent, we strictly tell Matt, no, we do not do that.
So hear me out. Are we just gonna go 1 and then a half a point? That's the scoring.
I think we get half
kind of if you're kind of there, but it's not fully there.
You get 0.5 and you get 1, and that is it. There's nothing else. Okay. And we'll let the audience decide what we get. Again, like I say, Showcase is obviously happening June 6th. Myself and Chris will be doing live reactions to it right here on the YouTube channel and, of course, live on Twitch. I believe you boys are going to be in LA, correct?
We will indeed.
Yep. Good. Have a fun time indeed. If you see these two, don't say hello. Just slap them around the face and kick them downstairs. Let's do prediction 1, shall we? Starting with you, Crash. What is your first prediction for the Xbox showcase?
First prediction. Let's start with Gears of War E-Day. I think we're gonna see Gears of War E-Day here. I think we're gonna get gameplay.
Oh my god!
Do you want me not to? Okay. I can do a different prediction if you don't.
No. You do whatever you want, mate. You've done it, you know. You do whatever you want. Who am I to tell you?
Look, here's the thing. You guys know I have a prediction that isn't going to get anything.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean,
so I need a safe prediction.
You sacrifice draft pick number 1. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you get that prediction anymore, Crash.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's saying,
if you want to take that prediction, go ahead. Take the prediction.
You're right. That good. Chris has had that prediction for the last 7 years.
Look, here's the thing. If one of you guys takes it and it comes true, I'd be happier more than I would be angry. Let's be completely real here.
True. Yeah, the grand scheme of things, what's more important, your point or your killer instinct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you saying? You're saying Gears of War gameplay. That's it.
I think you get gameplay. I think you get a release date.
A date?
Yeah, I'm going to be very specific with this one. I think you get a release.
Okay.
Release
great.
window.
No, that's
release window, not hardcore
no,
date.
Well, now you get your boo back.
I think you'll get like holiday season or whatever.
So, question. Did they announce a date for the remastered version of Gears of War 1?
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to say they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did.
I
I
feel
think
like it's
Reloaded.
No, June or August or something like that.
I'm not sure.
I'll look it up while you guys chat about why this is a terrible pick.
Podcast. We know whenever the games are coming out. We're always
I know.
of it.
26th of August.
Okay, there you go. All right. Okay.
Okay.
See, my personal thing is I'm thinking maybe we'll see gameplay of the remaster or the remake over E-Day. I think E-Day's too early.
I think you get both.
You think?
I think one kind of leads into the other somehow. You know, they go like, "Hey, look at the remaster."
A sizzle reel of the remaster, and you don't really get a good look at that because why do you have to see a game that you've seen a million times already?
for the
You know,
PlayStation.
Yeah, I
gamers.
think they
you know
really-
what they're gonna do, the filter thing, right? Where they slide over. Wow. It's like, yeah, okay, brother, we get it. We can't see it very well in this compressed YouTube video anyway, so I don't know why you're pretending it's a big deal.
I do hope, and I don't think we will, but I do hope we get the one button like they did for Halo,
You think?
the
No,
one
you already-
button graphic switch.
No.
It's an
It's not,
upgraded
it's
version of what we
upgraded.
already have.
Yeah.
So we already know what's going to be in there. It's just an improved version of that for the most part.
Especially for Xbox players. It's new to everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's just nail this down, Chris. Sorry, one more time. Gears
Gears of War
E-Day
E-Day.
gameplay with a release window.
Yes.
Okay.
Like summertime, holiday season, something like that. So if they give like a year or like Q3 of a year or something like that, you guys don't have to give it to me. That's whatever.
I'm not giving you anything. The Orange and Cookie Man is so. Okay. Matt,
I like it. You want me to go next?
yes, please.
Phil Spencer walks out on stage holding an Xbox handheld.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
I could see
Bonus
I-
points. He's playing Oblivion on it.
No, we
But I
don't
don't
First of all,
know.
there's no bonus. points. What he's done
No
is
bonus-
you
Alright,
get the full
okay.
point.
Fine.
He's playing
Throw that
Oblivion
away.
on it now.
This
Throw that
guy,
away.
bro. This guy. So wait. So Phil Spencer walks out on stage,
Yeah.
and then in his jacket pocket, he goes, "Oh, look what I have here."
I did.
Ta-da!
I did note down maybe he pulls out of a pocket, but I don't think that's true, and I think that could lose me the point. Because I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's pocketable. I think it would be like
this
ridiculous.
huge thing hanging halfway out of his pocket.
Kind
as
of.
he
I don't
walks
know.
on
Like
stage.
maybe he would,
shuffling
yeah,
one
like a
leg.
jacket pocket or something. But I don't think so. I don't think I want to make that my prediction. I think he's just got it in his hand, is what I'm gonna say.
He's playing it as he walks on stage. His screen's
Even
off, so
that,
he's
I'm
clearly
gonna
not
say
playing
no.
anything, but he's like playing
Exactly
something.
that. Yeah, do you remember when they released or they showed off the Xbox, the 360 at an E3,
Yep.
and they like turned it on stage. It wasn't plugged in, but
No.
it lit up somehow.
Wow.
With Elijah Wood. There you go. He showed that off. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to say. Phil Spencer, Xbox handheld in his hand.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Despawn, number one, please.
Number one. So here's my problem. Do I think it's going to show up at Xbox or at FGF? Or SGF. There's too many acronyms out there. I'm going to go for it. I know.
FGS.
No, this one will not be at FGS, I don't think, unless I missed something in the emails. I think we get the release date for Lies of P Overture.
Oh, you guys
We
are
do-
so boring.
I know.
Oh no, I've got some
Wow,
bigger
at
ones
least-
later on, don't worry.
At least Matt kind of came with a little something. He's got a guy walking.
Wow.
and
I
then
mean, the
handheld.
character will be
No.
walking. But no, I think because we've seen a lot of previews recently of people that played the first few hours. I think we're going to get that release date because they've apparently been banging on about it still being summer 2025. So if they're going to show it off anywhere, I think it's going to either be here or at Summer Game Fest. And I'm taking bets on Xbox getting the marketing deal again.
I agree. I think they will.
Mm.
All right.
I don't hate it. How about a shadow drop? Come on.
You know what?
Some
I would like that, but I'm not putting that into my
Make that
bet.
your prediction. Be a little
No,
spicy. Despawn.
No, I
Yeah,
like
Despawn.
Come on, that's
Come on, man.
I was
Hey.
very spicy. Despawn,
Hey.
you can be a little spicy.
Oh yeah, they'll show gameplay of a game that we know is coming. Yeah, it's spicy.
Okay, you wanna know what? I want
No.
you guys all to take this back when we don't see Gears of War E-Day at this conference.
Yeah, no, I think we just get the release date.
Okay. All right.
I-
fine.
Yeah, I'm not putting it in my
okay
prediction,
with
but I
that.
think it will be summer. I think it is going to be summer 2025 still. So yeah, maybe like August, September. But I will just say for my prediction, a release date.
I'd love that. I want to be playing that this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now that
why
we're not getting any GTA.
Games that were going out this summer. What are we?
We never thought that was happening.
What do you mean? How dare
Thanks,
you? Some of us did. Some of us did. Some of us were hopeful. My first one is going to be big rumors right now going around in the Capcom world. Don't know if you know. Resident Evil 9 heavily rumored to be
Never heard of
shown at Summer Games Fest. Not
Hasn't it been
at- Go on.
Rumored for every showcase for the last year.
Yes, but there's some very notable leaks that have come out
Alright.
that I want to talk about. But I don't think that it's going to be an Xbox showcase, but I
No.
don't think Capcom is done showing stuff, and we're going to see the return of Dead Rising. Obviously, Xbox
Okay.
has obviously always been a partnership with Dead Rising with Xbox. So I think we're going to see, with no PlayStation here, you would have seen PlayStation get Resident Evil because they always seem to notoriously do that. Dead Rising comes back. We know the team, obviously, and that studio that worked on Dead Rising has gone, but I feel like something has been made up and Dead Rising is coming back in some way, shape, or form. And I think this showcase as a third party would be a great place to show it on some new hardware eventually. I'm not saying it's going to come out anytime soon, but I think you're getting that now.
Do you
I like
think
it.
it's another remaster or a sequel? This isn't you like me trying to get you double down on a specific
Yeah.
prediction. Just me
Just
picking
curious.
your brain about that.
I mean, a remaster of 2 would be huge. Like, it's
Yeah.
like one was great, and I loved playing the remaster of 1, especially considering I had never actually beaten that game, which was wild. And 2 is by every step better than 1. But it's hard with 2, right? Because you've got 2, you've got the Frank Quest 2, you've got like another spin-off of 2. So I don't know
On the
what
road, yeah.
version they would end up doing. I would say that wasn't. Yeah, it's not a part of my prediction. I just think we're going to see Dead Rising at the Xbox showcase. But I would say probably a remaster is more likely than a new game. But I just don't think we're done with Dead Rising yet.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we
I
can
like
get
it.
3. 3's good as well.
And then 4.
Nope.
Everyone
then
loves
5.
4.
There is no 5.
Exactly. It'll be the next Dead Rising game.
No way. There would,
No, I agree. I don't think they'll actually call it 5. I don't think that's true. But
no
but yeah.
way. Yeah. Dead Rising, we're back, baby. You've got more chance of that coming than Dead Rising 5, in my opinion. So, yeah,
I respect
that's
it.
my number 1. I'm going again. Number 2 for me now with Snake Back.
Ooh.
I've got a few. I'll go with this one. FromSoft
I'm
have
aware
been
of them.
partnering with a bunch of people. Obviously, they're partnering with Nintendo on their new game. I think you get some sort of teaser at the Xbox showcase for something. I don't know what it'll be, but Xbox partnership with FromSoft on something. Why not? Why not, Matt? You're putting faces like it's never going to happen. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, before the Nintendo announcement, I would have pulled the same faces if you had predicted that.
If I would have said Nintendo had got an exclusive from FromSoft, you would have been like, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
You know
I probably
nothing
would
about
have.
this industry.
And here we are. So I guess my sort of more skepticism comes from the fact that they are doing the Nintendo thing. They've just done Night Rain. I just think they're probably too busy to worry about a whole other thing, a whole other partnership, a whole other whatever. So
I didn't say we're not going to see anything. I think it's a splash screen and blah. We got the Kojima announcement of Xbox game how long ago? We ain't seen that in 3 years. Like, they could easily do the same thing. I'm just saying there could be some sort of partnership. I don't know why they would do this, but I also didn't know why they would do the Nintendo deal.
Sure.
That's
So
fair.
I think it resources, money, they all come into play, right?
Does FromSoft ever show games before they're really ready to show some aspect of actual gameplay?
No, I can't think of a time they've ever not shown a
Yeah.
gameplay trailer.
I think that would be the only asterisk I have with that. Because like Kojima, Kojima just announced he's doing
Kojima drops a
Kojima
logo
thing.
and everyone loses
That's
their
the
mind,
Kojima
yeah.
thing.
I'm pretty sure the first Elden Ring trailer was just cinematic, wasn't it? I might be wrong.
No, it had gameplay because you saw
It
bits
did,
of
did
like,
it?
the horse flying and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
super
yeah,
jumps and
yeah,
It was
yeah.
it was
No, you're
stylized
right.
camera angles and stuff, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
gameplay.
Okay.
Put it this
love
way.
it.
You could see it at Summer Game Fest, which is before the Xbox showcase, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then it could be more at Xbox, which would count in my prediction. Just saying.
Yeah. I
can
think
see
they've
that.
just got to, they've got to kind of go for Duskbloods now, right? Like they've just got to, I think probably we see that in SGF. I would have thought, I don't know.
I
but-
don't think so, because no, because I just feel like it's Nintendo, right? So I feel like that could have been so far in advance along by now that they've already moved on to other things. But don't
I
get me
mean-
wrong, they're still patching, they're still cleaning, I'm
You're-
sure. But I just don't see it being their no disrespect, but how many people? I don't know how many people work at FromSoft. I'm not as well versed in FromSoft as you guys, obviously. But I'm also not a bitch, so I'm not gonna do fucking boring predictions, you know?
I respect that. I respect that.
They have multiple
Wow.
teams. They released Armored Core relatively close to Elden Ring as well. So
Yeah,
you
the-
definitely like, have a possibility of this being accurate as well. So
Honestly,
I
yeah.
like it.
I mean, that because you saying the thing about Armored Core, I actually could believe that they could do it. Do I think
Yeah.
they will do it? I don't think so. I think the focus is on more on things like say Dustbloods and Night Rain right now.
Hello?
But I mean, hell, like FromSoft can do whatever they want at this point, right?
they could do another. So, are you saying a brand new game fix? And are you saying they show off an exclusive as well? Or are you
No,
just
there's
saying
no
they
such-
show off something?
Say anything about an exclusive party platform publisher.
Okay.
Your mic's been a bit weird.
Yeah, sorry, I was touching it.
What we talked about touching it.
Xbox don't have exclusives. What are we talking about here?
It's true.
Woo! That's why I
Sure.
don't. That's why I don't see.
Yeah.
Xbox could partner with literally your mum on a game crash, and it could come to every platform at this point. Like it
Yeah.
don't matter anymore. It's a part of like getting
Yeah,
a
no, I get what
FromSoft
you're saying.
game in Game Pass
The
is the
the-
partnership, not the exclusivity.
the only reason
anymore.
because you mentioned Nintendo exclusivity, so my mind was like, are you trying to? Well,
But that's
I guess-
Nintendo being Nintendo.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, are you saying new game is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to add a
I
little
mean,
wrinkle to it, are we talking like marketing all through Xbox? Kind of like we're talking like the Expedition
I think he's just saying
33
it shows up,
level
right?
of like.
I said I'd be here. I didn't say
Okay.
anything.
He's
I
not-
said
he's not-
I'd be here.
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So the Xbox will
I respect it.
shows. I said FromSoft will show something at the Xbox showcase. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. I hear what you guys are saying, right? But I just think the Switch game would have been in development for a lot longer than I think we know, right?
Mhm.
Because it's new to
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
It's new to us that it's big news, and then I don't know. You
They
gotta
put a year
remember
in that as well, didn't they? That's 26, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
Dustbloods, yeah. Okay. So it's only
Yeah.
a year out on that. So yeah, so there could be a couple of years in development on something else as well. I think the
That's
last
not
rumors I
regardless
saw
of
they were
what
working on like
the
3
team-
titles at the same time.
Yeah.
Is
It's
There's a
definitely
little bit of
possible.
Love to
fault. There's
see
a
it.
little bit of fault going on here, guys. A little bit. Just saying. I don't know
used
what
to
I'm talking about until I get 0 points, and then don't listen to a word I say.
We'll get zero
Um, who's next?
That'd been me.
Despawn.
Hello. All right, I'm going for an easy point that might not be an easy point because.
Didn't
who
you
knows?
just do an easy point? This is crazy.
No, I mean I'm here to win it, not But
Oh, are we? No one told me.
apparently.
I'm pretty sure before we started this, Fix asked how are your predictions, and I don't think you said you were here to win.
No, he said spicy, and 2 of them have been bullshit so far.
I've only had one. What
He's
are you
only
on
I
got
haven't
about?
one.
heard the second one. We don't
I'm
know.
waiting
We're
for this
about
one
to
to
hear it.
come. Wait for it. Ready? Go.
Text on the screen.
Oh,
Not in fact, not even text. It's Japanese text.
No,
In fact, we don't know
wow.
what it says. And then it's a
excuse me?
skyline.
did you just assume that I can't read Japanese?
Correct.
fucked
You're
up.
right. Can you read Japanese?
What you assume because I can't read on this show once a week?
No, I'm asking. Yeah.
Words, and you correct me once a week to help me. You assume that I now
sorry.
can't read Japanese.
Once a week. Once a
Yeah.
paragraph. I love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
You know what?
fucked
I
up.
would just kick him right
I
now.
was-
I would just
it was.
kick him
That was
right now.
fucked up.
Fix.
I respect
That was
it.
Kick him right
I
now.
respect it.
That was. Oh, you respect it, yeah? Should we talk about how you got stuck in a lift?
I don't see how that's my
Mike, I was taking a
problem or my fault.
No. You got in the lift.
Shouldn't have been lazy. Should have taken the stairs. Sorry, carry
You
on.
know what? I
sorry.
had that serious internal monologue while I was stuck in the lift of like, this is it. This is why you should be taking the fucking stairs, Matt. Come on.
Should take the stairs. So skyline. You zoom down into an alleyway. It fast cuts to a train. It fast cuts back to the alleyway as it pulls out, and there's a girl selling flowers. And it is the
Hilarious.
Final Fantasy VII
Oh.
remake on Xbox.
Oh, you bastard!
Hilarious. What a
Yeah, you had it
throwaway
back
of
to
a
back
point.
and you didn't take that, Fix.
It's
It's
happening. I
it's
just want
turning
you all to know
everywhere
it's
else.
It's
happening.
not.
It is.
It's
It
no,
is.
It has to.
It
If it
It's
doesn't
happening-
happen here, it's never happening ever.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen,
ever.
if it doesn't happen this week, it's never happening. It's
We've
happening
been
on
saying that
Nintendo
for
Switch.
years.
It's coming to
It's happening.
Nintendo Switch 2.
It's not happening.
It's coming to Xbox. They were just waiting for the moment. The Xbox showcase is the moment. This is where it
Not
gets
happening.
shown.
Is it bad that I don't want it to happen just so Despawn does not get this point?
No, of
No.
course. I
It's
don't want
happening.
any of your things to happen.
Wow.
This one, I'm with you. I want it to happen.
Thank you.
I need an excuse to replay that game, and
Yeah.
Xbox would be the perfect way to do it.
Xbox achievements would be the way.
I could play it on XCloud. Maybe I'd actually get through it.
No, you wouldn't.
You are.
Beat Final
Maybe
Fantasy
Final
1.
Fantasy 1.
Do you even like video games?
It's a good question. I find myself asking it quite a lot. Yeah, actually, no. I've played some bangers. Clear Obscure's phenomenal. I'm now playing Blueprints. Fucking brilliant. It's great. Games are great. Everybody.
Games are good. Talking
one
of
more.
games and things about games, Matt, it's your turn for a prediction.
My pick. It is indeed my pick. Troy Baker shows up.
I've heard of him.
Glad you all enjoyed Indiana Jones. We're
What's he
working on
doing
another
there?
one. Boom.
No.
It's
Mm.
in development.
And
We
the
don't
crowd
see it.
going mid.
And the crowd
We
go,
don't see it.
well,
We don't see nothing. It's just Troy Baker going, howdy, I'm Indiana Jones, and we're making another game. Thumbs up.
so this is the weird thing, right? Like, because I know people out there love this game, and there will
Oh,
be
yeah.
people out there who get very excited about that actually happening. It's just you're giving this prediction to these people in this podcast who could not
Really?
care less.
But he's doing it for points, but he's gonna get no points off.
He's
of that.
getting no points.
Zero
for this, yeah,
points.
Zero
Big
points.
0 points for him.
Yeah.
I hope
Put it
Troy
this
Baker
way.
shows up on stage and he doesn't announce that game. He talks about something
So,
else.
so here's,
Oh.
here's my question:
Go on.
why do you think we're getting a new game and not the announcement of DLC?
Yeah,
That they
DLC
said
would
is
have been
happening.
smarter.
It would have been, but you've
DLC
said
would have been
game.
smarter.
So
I also
that
don't think Troy Baker will be on stage. I think it's some sort of VT situation.
Oh, got it. So
Okay.
it's just a video call.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call in. Not
I've
call in.
predicted Troy Baker on stage enough.
You have.
And
You
been
have.
It would
burned
be
too
funny if
many
he just
times.
shows up
Came
this
close a few
time.
times. Came
Yeah.
close a few times.
Wait,
I mean-
sorry. Did you see Troy Baker backstage or something? How did you come close? Like, what happened? Did he peer his
Him
head out on the
on
stage
stage.
and you saw it? Like, what happened?
Last year, I predicted Troy Baker, Todd Howard, and Phil Spencer all on stage together wearing Indiana Jones hats. And instead, we
Okay.
got Harrison Ford, Troy Baker, and Jeff Keighley going, hello, everybody. Close. Close.
Is it?
not close enough for a point though.
I agree.
So
say
I
so.
think
new indie
it's
game, huh?
No.
No.
It's too soon. I think with Xbox has
That's
too much
more
work.
crazy than
come out.
anything I've said. And both of mine have
Mhm.
been crazy.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll see.
Crash.
Go on, Crash.
Hit us.
So, Sega's had quite the lovely relationship with Xbox as of late.
Uh-huh.
I'd agree.
I think we're gonna see Sega show up for another Persona dump again. Not I don't want to say Persona dump in a negative way.
No?
No,
but
I'm
I think
just
we see
thinking about where you're going with this.
Persona 4 remake
Mhm.
announced here, and then they have a gacha game that's coming out. It comes out in June something to PC and stuff like that. I think they'll announce. This last part is not part of my prediction. Let me just
Okay.
say that the gacha part is not part of my prediction, but I do think we'll see it here announced for console officially at this.
Fair enough.
But I do
So you're-
think we see Persona show up on the Xbox stage again for like the third or fourth year in a row at this point.
Your prediction, though, is that there's a Persona 4 remake coming to Xbox.
Yes.
The rumors are out there right now about that as well.
There.
Now that I'm kind of like, into those games, quote unquote, like I can't hear a word you're saying, MC. Fixer. You're dead.
Nope.
I don't know
Oh,
why I
there
said
we
it
go.
like that. There you go. He's back.
My wire is dodgy. Sorry, guys. This
I
week.
really, really loved Clear Obscure. Is there a Persona game that can hook me now at this point?
No, and that's literally what I was just saying. You just said I love these games now. No, you don't. You love Clear Obscure.
Yeah,
You do not
okay.
love RPGs all of a sudden.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
you
cool.
don't. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Let's take a break because we're not that far into the podcast. We got a little bit of time to kill, right? explain to me how you think you love RPGs. Let's name a few that you've played lately.
Well, Oblivion remake.
That's
Yeah.
a
Like,
Western
they-
RPG.
Yeah, Western RPGs. Okay, so JRPGs.
Obviously.
Final
you
Fantasy
can-
one.
Wait.
Wait.
I
We're
mean-
not comparing Clair Obscur with Oblivion, are we?
But let's
Well, you just
also
came
be
at me
clear
for not
here.
liking RPGs.
Wait. Clair Obscur, despite being a turn-based game, is very much so a Western RPG in
One-
so much of its DNA.
1000%. Tell me another game like it.
Go on, Matt. Answer the question.
No, I'm talking Crash.
Why? I was gonna say
Why?
that one directed at me.
Why is that a question directed at me?
Because his statement is, now that I love these games,
Oh yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, even liking Clair Obscur doesn't like make the connection.
that's
is
my
my
point. That's
Oh,
my
got
point.
it. Yeah.
Which
No.
is- He's
Yeah,
trying to say, I love
there's no
these.
connection.
I love RPG now.
Yeah.
Now that I love these games, no, you don't. You love Clair Obscur, which is a 40-hour Western mixture of all the best things. You love one of the best games to be made in the last 10 years. You don't love RPGs. Let's make that very clear.
You love an RPG.
Yes, and then you come out with Oblivion.
Oh wait,
That's not-
actually,
that's
you know
nowhere
what,
near
Matt?
close
I'm
to
on your
what-
corner. You should have brought up the fact you played Final Fantasy 1
Fantasy
on
One
mobile.
on mobile. Oh yeah,
Exactly.
Sorry guys.
Exactly. So where's my next game? Where's my next fix? That's what I'm asking for. Is it a
Probably.
Persona game? Obviously not.
No,
Metaphor?
Probably.
Yeah, actually,
You could try
Battlefield-
that.
That's
Well, I
close.
don't.
It's closer. It's on Game Pass now.
It's closer.
Yeah.
I don't think because you didn't like a Dragon. You haven't vibed with Final Fantasy. I don't.
I
know
haven't
if
tried Like a
JRPGs are
Dragon.
Something.
No, you haven't played. He's on about he's not about Pirate. He's on about the one before
Okay.
that.
Oh,
I didn't play it.
I thought. Oh, that's my bad. I thought you played one of them.
So you
Nope.
should play okay. Then you should go play the first Like a Dragon.
Mhm.
Play the first Like a Dragon. I think if you're gonna
If
like
you're
any of them, you'll like that.
actually-
One.
Yeah, if you're actually looking for that fix. But again,
Okay.
remember, Matt, Clair Obscur, 40 hours.
Yeah.
Like a Dragon, 140 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I play it on my phone?
I don't know. I
Maybe on
leave that
Xbox?
to you. I leave that to you. I don't try. I don't. Yeah, no.
You're a despawn question.
You need a
most-
Steam
you-
Deck, bro. You need an Xbox handheld. That's what you need, mate. Like
Yeah.
generally,
know.
you actually
love
do.
one.
Yeah, come on, Phil,
Do
bring
you
one out.
not? Can you not just sit down and play games?
Very rarely.
He's a busy boy.
You must have one of the most busiest lives ever.
No, I have time to sit down and play games, but like it helps if I'm playing them with Emma, right? Like Split Fiction, Blueprints, like we're playing those together, right? Like that certainly helps.
Do you not have the thing that me and Haley have, where we can if we're in the same room, it's kind of like we're spending time together, even if we're doing separate things, or do you actually have to be doing things?
No, we do that, and like I've got this gaming laptop and stuff, and so we'll do that occasionally. But yeah, we just need to sync up on the right.
That's my favorite type of
Games
spending
schedule,
time with
you know?
Haley. My
Yeah.
favorite type. When she's like, let's spend time together. I want to read my book. Can you sit next to me? Yes, I'll play Football Manager.
Yeah. Same thing. Marie's
Yeah.
currently watching through the Hunger Games again. I'm like, you know what? I'll just sit next on the Steam Deck.
So good. I love
Nice.
it. I know we've already been on a tangent, but we just say Hunger Games. What a fucking film. What a
Have
film
you-
series.
I was
serious?
gonna say, have you started the new book? But probably not is the answer.
I haven't
Wait,
watched
has
the
it got
new
has it
season
got
either.
is it the old characters in the book?
It's Haymitch's games. It's about
Yeah,
his
yeah,
games.
So it's a prequel.
Oh, I've seen that. I watched the film of that.
No, that was Snow's
Oh, that was dog
like
shit.
introduction. No, this is
Have you
like
seen
about
it?
the 50th Hunger Games. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
It was terrible. I watched it on a plane. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, I would tell you
It's-
about the terrible films I watched on planes.
The new book's supposed to be really good. So,
Can you read it to me?
no, I can't.
A chapter a night, please.
Wow! Man said no. That's not a real friend. This is why we don't hang out in Discord no more. All right.
that's
Anyway, who's
It's not
prediction
really
is here?
quick.
I have no idea.
It's time for me to go for another one. Do I want to go spicy or do I want to go basic?
Go spicy. Let's get spicy.
You've been basic,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, I'll go spicy. There was a game called Everwild once upon a time.
Oh my god.
Love it.
There was once upon a time
Uh-huh.
a game called Everwild, and it existed and it was real, and some people were clamoring for it and excited, and they woke up in their jammies every morning hoping to get some news to drop about the game.
Yeah.
And it just never came. And they
Lisa.
grow old and they grew weary. And it's time to bring hope back into those people's lives. I think we see Everwild. I think we see gameplay. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm not adding any more to that prediction.
all I need.
Because realistically, I think this game's dead and has been dead, and they just don't want to announce it's dead.
Yeah, for sure.
No, not for sure.
For
You
sure.
guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. You think they just don't want to announce that a rare game's dead?
Yes. How did people react when Scalebound got announced that it wasn't alive anymore?
That was different.
Scalebound.
That's different.
People were devastated. And it was Scalebound.
Yeah,
Okay.
bound.
I mean, I like it.
Dragons and
I like
hip-hop.
it.
Yeah.
Good prediction, Crash. Big fan.
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
I'd be down for Everwild to come back. You know, it looked like I just want to see what Rare are working on, other than Sea of Thieves content.
Had a new season come out recently. Fun fact. I know we talked about it at some point recently.
I think we mentioned
Keeps
it was
making
like
money.
a end of service thing, yeah. But no, yeah, see, they're making new stuff. I was wrong.
Am I going?
Nope. Crashes again.
It's Crash
Yeah.
again. No, you're right. Of course it
No,
is.
no, I
Sorry.
went 2 back to back. I did Persona, and then I did.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you did you? Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's Matt.
I'll have a go then. I'm gonna say. What am I gonna say? Which one of these am I gonna go for? They're all a bit stupid now. We see State of Decay 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think we see a good chunk of State of Decay 3. I think we get a release window. I wanted to have the balls to say date, but I don't. So I think that's my prediction.
Release window. We'll see more of that, and then just release window. Do you think it'll be
Yeah.
gameplay, or do you think it'll be another cinematic?
No, bro, it has to be gameplay.
Has
At
to
this
be
point,
gameplay.
yeah.
We've kind of already seen gameplay, haven't we?
No, we have
Like,
seen gameplay. There's no
Yeah.
kind of. We have seen
Yeah.
gameplay.
The whole
Yeah. I think it
Fancy angles
feels
and
more real gameplay this time round.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll see the evolution. Just to piggyback off that for a second, I think we're gonna see the evolution of what the base building looks like, and the resource management and the permadeath and all that stuff. All the stuff that we know is going to be in State of Decay 3, but what does that actually look like finally on this new grand AAA scale of what they've gone for?
Yeah, we're driving around. We're smacking a zombie with a car door. We're seeing like a good run of gameplay. I think. Yeah.
You think they go back to single? I don't know if they've announced. That's such a. I don't know. Do you think they go back to single player? I don't know if they've announced it or not. If it, no,
I don't think so.
No,
I think
not really multiplayer.
because, and I think it would maybe be the wrong move to go back to single player. Now, look, they have to do the multiplayer better than they did in State of Decay 2. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But I think like because it's going into Game Pass, like there's gonna be a community there. I think like. Yeah, I think you lean in and make it multiplayer, and you lean into that aspect of it.
I can see it going either way.
Oh no, they've said it has multiplayer. They have said it's got multiplayer. Okay, cool. Okay, who's next? Me?
Despawn.
No, Despawn.
Ooh, what do we go with here? All right, I'm going for it. I know no one else in this podcast will care, but I care. I want to see a good. I want to see a good game from this series. I think was it last year when we had the announcement that Halo was switching to Unreal Engine. I think we get our first look at what gameplay will look like in Halo in Unreal.
Oof.
And then we get a gameplay look at the future of Halo.
Okay. And so what? So what you saying?
It's
a new
big.
game?
Yes. I think it'll be a new game. In fact, I don't think it'll be an official like here's a new game. I think it'll just like the next Halo experience in Unreal, and here's what it looks like gameplay wise. Yeah.
I can see
It'd
it.
be just like a slice. It won't be like a full like here's an expansive trailer. Here's the world and everything. It'd be like this is what gunplay looks like. This is what it looks like taking down a brute. That kind of thing. I think it'll just be a bit of like a gameplay slice of what they can do with Unreal Engine now.
Interesting.
I know, guys, it says that often. Me.
Interesting.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say talking to things that you say. Say a prediction.
Double Fine, a studio that hasn't put out a game since 2022,
Psychonauts 2 was 2020.
20,
Throw us
yeah,
20
4 years,
something
5
like
years,
5
2021
years,
maybe, 4 or 5
I don't know,
years,
somewhere in
4 or
that
5
range.
years.
Somewhere in that range.
We've heard nothing from them.
Yeah.
They have no job listings right now, so it's not like they're hiring up for a project. They must be deep in a project, and we've heard absolutely nada. I think we hear about something new from them at the Xbox showcase. Brand new IP from them is what I'm gonna go with. I think it would be easy for them to sequel Psychonauts, considering how well it reviewed and things like that. I just don't know if that's what they would have wanted to do straight away. I think
Yeah.
new IP from them could be huge. And yeah, that's where my head is at.
I like it.
Best prediction of the episode so far. I like it a
yeah.
lot.
Like it.
It's what I do, guys. It's what
2021
I do.
was the release for Psychonauts 2. So yeah, 4 years. Yeah.
Crash, Crash, why are you putting faces, bro?
I was playing paces at the best prediction so far.
Yeah, that was a wild one.
Go on, this one. What was you gonna say?
No, I'm gonna say yeah. I like the idea of a new Psychonauts game. Do you think it is something that they've done previously? Something like maybe a costume quest or something
Costume
like
Quest?
that?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I think it's gonna be brand new IP.
For a new IP. I mean,
Yeah.
the dream is Brutal Legend 2, right?
No.
Do
No?
you think
All right, my dream is
No.
Brutal Legend 2.
Sure.
do you think it's larger in scale or similar to the scale they've done before and just letting them do what they do?
Same scale.
Got it.
That's why I feel like now is a good
Fair.
time. 4 years for something they've been working on seems about right. Give them about another 6 months to a year to polish, and it comes out next year potentially.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I could see that be. I
like
could see
it.
that happen for sure.
Okay.
And I know it's your second prediction of third now, I guess.
Third.
Yeah, but I kind of want to jump on it and say like I think we actually do get Brutal Legend 2, and Jack Black is the celebrity guest at the showcase.
That's your prediction.
No.
Are you actually made that prediction? Locked in?
Despawn.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna lock it in.
I like it because
Sounds to me,
when
man.
you said it initially, I was like, no
No,
way.
come on.
And then I was like, he's done the Minecraft movie. He's kind of back in the video game world. I can imagine somebody going, hey, remember that video game you made fucking ages ago? Want to do a sequel? And then being like, yeah, sure. I could see it. I could see it.
I think you could have asked Jack Black that at any point in the past 2 decades, and he would have done it, or whenever the first game came out.
That's
I think
true.
He would have done it.
But it's not just Jack Black who makes the game. It's like the entire of Double
Yeah,
Fine who
I
make
don't
the
really-
game, and like they're now like
Yeah,
doing
no.
Psychonauts
I
and,
get what I'm saying. I'm just saying like the Jack
Yeah.
Black angle specifically. Like,
Oh yeah, Jack
think he
Black's
would've
like,
jumped on it.
no, now's the time. Yeah, now's the time to get some money from that. Yeah. But no, I want it. I want it. Gimme.
Do you though?
Yeah, I do. I like Brutal Legend. A modern day Brutal Legend 2 would be great. Anyway, you've got another prediction, and then you can skip me because that's mine.
Okay. Do I get some points on the table now, or what? Do I keep going with what I'm doing so far? It's not. It's not
I mean, you
looking
do
great
you.
for me.
You do you.
Okay. Fine. Clockwork. What's it called?
Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Clockwork Revolution. We are going to finally see some form of gameplay from that game now. I feel like Xbox have been quietly. They've been announcing a bunch of stuff lately. I said this on the podcast last week, right? Which like the bunch of stuff they could have, if they needed to save stuff for this showcase, we would have seen, I think, the Gears remaster and a few other bits that they've been putting out. The handheld rumors would have been quieter, I think. And yeah, I don't know. Clockwork seems like a perfect time. They showed it 2 years ago, year ago was the CGI trailer we got.
2 years ago.
2 years
last
ago?
year we got nothing at all.
Yeah, so
So I
2
remember it was my prediction and it didn't show up at all.
Yeah, 2 years ago we got the CGI trailer and like the announcement of they were working on it. I feel like now's a good time to show the what it is, and then probably release date for 2026, maybe 27 if it gets pushed.
Yeah,
So my prediction is just going to be they show gameplay. We're going to see
Gameplay.
gameplay
Okay.
of the game.
Good, cool. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's about time for that game to show up.
Cool.
Cool. Matt.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go with we get some sort of social party game into basically what I'm trying to say is 1 versus 100 is coming back, but I don't think it is. But I think it'll be something like that, specifically geared at like, hey, you have Game Pass now, you can do this thing, whatever it is, every night or every week. There's going to be this big like social game thing happening via Game Pass. If it's 1 versus 100, fucking great, but it won't be.
It's never gonna happen.
But it'll be something like that.
We've waited so bloody long, haven't we, for 1 versus 100? It's never gonna happen.
But
The best time to have done that would have been
COVID.
COVID would have been the best time for it to have like actually popped up, especially considering, no disrespect, we still had avatars at that point.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, avatars hadn't been like fully killed. They still had the avatar like clothing thing and all that still. Like now, it's just like no, never, never, Matt, never.
Yeah. You know what we really need? We need a remake of the Doritos Crash Course.
I know we
Or a
don't.
new one.
Like, bro, your takes today have been horrible.
I know, it's great, right?
You turn into Matt.
Give Matt a run
like,
for
what
him.
the hell? I was gonna say that's crazy. No way.
People love that game.
I love
I
that
don't know
game.
if we need a new one.
We live in a world where Fortnite exists now.
True.
That's literally
but-
what those Fortnite maps are. Is that?
We've always been saying it and stuff, but like if they had some sort of social like gaming like that, like 1 versus 100, you could sell skins into it. You could rock up in there as Master Chief and do your thing and all the rest of it, and people would do
I
it.
think you're sooner to get Epic to do a version of that in Fortnite than you are to get Xbox to do it for Game Pass.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
They haven't got the infrastructure's not built there for it anymore. Is what I would say. Like they killed avatars was your in for those social games. They killed avatars. So it just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't make sense anymore.
This is easy. Matt, what you do is you spice up this prediction and you say they're bringing back the Kinect. And what they have you do is you get on camera for 1 versus 100. So everybody's in one giant Zoom call as they do this. That is the easy way to fix your prediction.
There it is. Look
I'm
at
ready.
it.
I'm
Beautiful.
Definitely car boot find.
Yeah, exactly.
£1. They go for £14 in CX.
Nice.
Happy days. I'd love it.
Fair enough.
I'd love it. Why not?
So just to clarify, your prediction is a brand new social game into Game Pass from Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you even play it?
Yeah.
For a day.
No, maybe not.
No, he wouldn't.
I don't know.
No, he wouldn't. He would not.
We'd get one stream
none of
out
us
of it
would.
and he'd never
All
touch
of us
it
have
again.
asked for it. None of us would play it at all.
You know what? If it's available on cloud gaming, which it would be, you could play it on your
what?
phone, which you could. Sure.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. All right.
Here we
My
go.
turn.
Go on,
Close
Crash.
us out, Crash.
Okay. Do I want to go? Man, I want to do 2 really like impossible picks back. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
This one's not really impossible. I just don't think it's super likely. But I'm gonna say that the Digimon game shows up here. I feel like Xbox has been in their JRPG bag quite a bit. I think there's a decent chance it shows up here. I kind of think if it does, there's a possibility it shows up in Game Pass. I think the game could benefit from that. I'm not going to add that as part of my prediction. That's just a thought. But yeah, I think the Digimon RPG shows up here, and you get something with it. Gameplay, a release date, not narrowing it down to anything, because I don't think it actually happens. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I never got
I-
Digimon, but I'd be happy for you.
No culture.
Digimon,
Any of you, no
Digimon.
culture.
I
Anyway,
also love Digimon.
anyway, like I said, no culture.
Wow.
Wow.
It's spicy today.
It's gonna hate
My
man.
second prediction.
I wonder what this could be.
You
No,
mean your
but nobody
last
should-
prediction?
This is my last
Yeah,
prediction.
your final prediction.
Nobody should be surprised by this. This is going to be the year that it happens. Phil Spencer gets on stage. He's rocking a General Ram t-shirt, and people are like, "It's Gears of War," and then he's like, "Wait, no, you guys are all idiots. You are all stupid. Clearly, it's not General Ram from the hit series Gears of War. It's General Ram from the hit series Killer Instinct." And of course, the trailer starts with some bomb-ass music, some dope-ass combos,
Of course,
and
of course.
my only prediction is that there's a new Killer Instinct. All the Phil stuff, that's not part of my prediction. I'm not trying to shoot my other foot when I'm already shooting one foot right now.
Just throw it in
Fair.
an arm or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah, I
right,
see it
fine.
happening. Totally. Yeah, definitely. Definitely going to happen this year. This is the year. Yeah.
Eventually,
like
I will
it.
get this prediction right. There will be a year where this prediction, whether I
Mm.
make it or somebody steals it from me, that it will be a correct prediction.
Mm,
Sure. Sure.
yeah, I'm not feeling this one. Sorry, mate.
No faith.
I'm
Okay.
shockingly, I know. Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Matt.
Alright, who's next?
On this
It's
podcast.
Get that for his
me.
last one. Yeah.
It's me, I'm Matt.
It's me, Amatio.
Oh.
It's kind of a counter pick on Despawn a little bit
Oh, okay.
because
you don't
I-
think we get a Brutal Legend too?
I don't. But
Okay.
it's not that. It's I also think we see a new Halo game.
Oh, okay.
But I think specifically you don't play as Master Chief.
All
It
right.
isn't ODST 2, but it may as well fucking be. It's got a bit more of a grounded feel and
I love
yeah,
grounded.
something a bit different for the series. You don't see the Chief, and we see Halo.
So here's my
Fun
question
fact.
to you. Oh, go on.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say that I originally had a Halo prediction as well that I didn't put
Same.
in, which was Halo reboot, a remake of the first one, where it's more along the lines of like the original Halo meets Halo Infinite was gonna be my prediction.
Mine was like Matt's, which was like an ODST. We're going to see a Halo game without Chief. And it's
Chief,
like,
yeah.
hey, now you can go to PlayStation. People won't be too upset.
Mm.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it from that angle, but I like it even more now.
Yeah. So my question is it a first-person shooter, or is it my dream of like a normal person trying to survive the Covenant attacking Earth?
I think it's a first person shooter.
Okay.
I could see something crazy like a third person survival game, like you were saying. That's like almost more like akin to like a Last of Us or something. I don't think that'll happen. I actually think it's either a first person shooter or it's Halo Wars 3. But I think it's probably a first person shooter.
Creative Assembly are not working
They
on Halo Wars 3.
are
no
never
No, I
way.
didn't
making
say
another
they were.
Halo Wars
No,
They
game.
will
way.
be. I mean, yeah. So while I would be like, yeah, no, that sounds like a cool idea. Like, show me an offshoot. I think the fact that like all of the like images and stuff that we got previously very much showed Master Chief. So like, I think they are working. I think the next game is going to be a Master Chief game.
He didn't say they weren't working on something, though. He
Yeah,
just said that the next
So
thing
it'd
is...
also be a
Wait. So you don't think that the Gears of War 6 is not in pre-production in some way, shape, or form? Because it is.
Oh no, I'm sure it is. But what I'm saying, I think that the next Halo game that they show will
It's
be
Chief.
the next Chief game. Or
Fair enough.
I
first
don't
Chief
necessarily
game
think
would
that's
be
true. I think we're going to see Halo go to PlayStation. I think the first thing that does go is the Chief Collection, Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
And so I just don't think you need like a full-on ground-up one remake to go over or anything like that really. Reboot or a new Chief game. Like, I don't think that's necessarily the case.
I think the reason you do a remake in a Chief game, specifically a remake, is to win back the Halo fans. Because I think they're like in disarray as far as like Halo's concerned.
But I think a spiritual successor to ODST, however close that actually is in function, I think does that.
I don't think so.
We'll
Because
see.
I don't think it's what I don't.
It's not what
Well,
the
first of all,
wider
let me just say
industry
this:
wants.
I don't think whatever they do does that. Let me be clear about that. I think they could make the perfect game and it wouldn't do that.
It wouldn't bring back the hardcore fans.
No,
No.
they'll find something to
Yeah,
dislike
no,
about it.
I agree. I agree with you.
There's only one thing that brings everyone back to Halo.
Go on.
Halo BR. That is the only thing. And then you can bring that to PlayStation. That goes free to play goes on every platform. It's a great introduction to Halo for the Switch 2. And everyone, because even like a idiot person like me, like the pure, like, oh, exclusives, all that crap, right? Even I would be like, yeah, this makes perfect sense. Get a battle royale there, get Halo, but like you could hear it now, right? You can hear the YouTube videos now. But that's the only. That's how I see it. A BR is what you get the hardcore back on. Other than that, no one cares. No one cares about Halo. Not to the same. And when I say no one, I don't mean no one, but I mean to the same level of what we're talking about. Halo 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I could imagine a like ODST style battle royale. Right, it kind of makes more sense to ground it like that. I think in a way. Yeah, I could see it.
Everybody is for me. Everyone's looking for that next thing right now. I stream obviously, and from everyone I talk to, right, we're all sat around like COD's COD. Like, don't get me wrong, we can all play COD until we die. It's still a great game, but we're waiting for that next new thing.
Yeah,
you're waiting for the next Fortnite. You're waiting for the next battle royale COD. You're waiting for the next. I think Halo has like such a great. If they did it right now, would be perfect for like a battle royale if it was good. But it has to be good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think it would be. I don't think I would assume it wouldn't be good.
I mean,
I wouldn't have thought a Battlefield BR would be bad, if I'm honest. And it was not great. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Sure.
Like, if you would have said to me, oh, Battlefield coming out with a battle royale, I would have said, oh my god, it's going to be the biggest battle royale ever. And it just wasn't. You know, don't get me wrong, it also came out at a time where everything was uber competitive.
Yeah.
Like, you had the CODs, PUBGs, Fortnites. Even you had like the little offshoot games of like, you know, the what was that Quadrant one? Like, there was just so many back then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Came out of the market when it was highly competitive and it turned up late.
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
It wasn't the best.
Featureless as well. Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Cool. All right. My final one, I guess. Spicy or not? I mean, none of these are really spicy.
Make one up. Make a
one up.
spicy one right now.
Phil Spencer comes out and explodes. No.
Nice.
I think I want this to be true because I'm done with this. Just give us the Silksong release date. I think we're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. The fact that it showed up in Switch 2 with a 2025 date on it. We know it's coming to Game Pass. Like, that was part of the initial announcement when they announced it. It is coming into Game Pass. So I think Xbox are gonna have the marketing for it. And I think, they're just going to be like, yo, it's in Game Pass and it's launching on this day. Shadow Drop? I don't think so. I think it will be an official release date. I mean, hell, if it was a Shadow Drop, that would be one hell of an announcement. But I don't think I'm going to make that my prediction.
No chance.
Yeah. What, no chance it's a Shadow Drop or no chance we get a date?
I think both.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Like, where else would, I mean, apart from it being Summer Game Fest, where else would it show up?
They just do it themselves.
Did you think a random Tuesday we get a trailer with a date on it? Who do you think they are? Rockstar?
To be honest, the way people talk about Hollow Knight,
the way people talk about Hollow Knight,
probably.
Yeah, true. But no, I think it'll show up at Xbox's conference.
I hope you're right.
I hope so.
So do I, because I'm sick of where's Hollow Knight conversations every time there's a showcase somewhere.
It's up there with the Bloodborne comments now.
Bloodborne 2. Yeah.
Hollow Knight, all of them. They're going to get announced at the same time. This is also where we're getting the Bloodborne 2 announcement, by the way, guys.
Bloodborne 2 Xbox conference, yeah.
Yep, yeah.
That's my FromSoft game.
Yeah, there you go. Silksong release date at the Xbox conference.
I like it.
Is it me?
It's you to finish us out.
Take us home, buddy.
I've got so many. What do you want? Do you want me to win, or do you want me to hit you?
Give me the most, whether it's spicy or not, the most fun prediction for you that you would enjoy the most.
Yeah, what would be your hype moment?
Yeah.
That's not Shadow dropping GTA 6 that lied about the new date.
My most hype moment is going to be, it's boring though, and it's the easiest one.
Okay.
So this is not, I won't use this one, but it's like, we're gonna see Fable. We're gonna see actual gameplay of Fable. Like there's
Yeah.
no way, shape, or form that they've delayed the game to 2026 and they're not gonna give us gameplay here. Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. There is no way I will eat my shoe on stream if we do not see Fable at this showcase. Because it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, so that would be my most hype though, because I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
Xbox's catalog of games have left me wanting more as of lately, they say. And that doesn't mean what they put out hasn't been great. It's just they haven't been games that I care about. The games I care about are ones we've mentioned, right? State of Decay, Fable, even
Gears of
Clockwork, Gears of War. Like, those are the things that I'm actually generally looking forward to. The handheld, you know. So you've got that one. I've got that. We're going to see Kojima's game. I don't think it will be gameplay, but I think it will be a CGI trailer that we can break down and extrapolate that it's this, and this. You've got
So
that.
weirdly, I had it as one of my side predictions that we just do not see that game at all.
I like that. I do
Has
like
it
that.
shown up every year since it was announced? Or did it not?
Not
show
at
up?
Xbox.
No, not Xbox.
No.
They had the initial announcement at Xbox, and then they brought out
Jordan Peele, one of the
Jordan
years, right?
Peele at
Yeah.
Game Awards.
Some
I think
Game
it
Fest.
was. Was it
Oh,
some
was that
Game
Game
Fest?
Awards?
It might be
weekend?
one.
Okay.
Okay,
It was
One
definitely
of
with the
the two.
Keeleys. Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. Or we've got that, or I've got Xbox buys Sega.
That's a prediction.
That's the
But
wild
I've
one.
just got no. Do you know what it is? I just feel like I do think Xbox are buying someone soon. It's all been a little bit too quiet, and Phil Spencer
It has
did
been
come out
quiet.
and say
Mm,
they weren't done.
yeah.
I think we're seeing year-over-year returns on
Mm-hmm.
hardware, Game Pass, software. Everything's gone up.
Yeah.
So clearly, what they are doing is working in a
Yeah.
large scale. Nah, Sega's a sticky one because Sonic. That is the only thing that I think makes it a sticky one, because Sonic is such a huge IP outside of video games that makes it that much harder to buy. But other than that, I think like getting, Persona, Yakuza, Virtual Fighter, all these games that would still go to PlayStation but would be day one in Game Pass would be huge for Game Pass. So
Yeah.
I could see it happening. Honestly, there's not a publisher out there now other than Nintendo and Sony that I don't see working for Xbox at this point, with them not being an exclusive machine.
Mm.
Like, you're no longer having to jump through those hoops. You've already proved it with Bethesda. You've already proved it with Activision. So they can't stop you. Nobody can stop you at this point. Because if they let those through, I don't think there's anyone else they're going to be like,
Well,
now
That's
you
the
can't
one
buy
step
Sega.
too far. Yeah.
I think you can make an argument after Activision that it would start being too much.
No, I disagree. Because I think it comes down to the size, right? And there's nothing on the size of Activision.
But it's not just about size, it's also
the
market share.
consolidation. Yeah.
And they have so much market share with Activision.
But they're still third place.
Yeah.
But I
That's
don't
my
think it
argument.
starts. I think that argument becomes less and less relevant the more that gap closes. And do not get it mistaken, that gap is closing. And it
I don't
closed
think
pretty
it is.
drastically with them getting Activision.
I don't think it is. I think they're still making good money. I don't think the gap between first and third is closed
But
anymore.
I think
than
market. I think
previous.
when I say market share, I don't think once you buy Activision and you start treating them as like separate, like not directly under the Xbox umbrella, which is kind of what's happened with Activision, right? Call
Yeah.
of Duty, they've continued to be their own thing. I think it's how much money you're making in the industry, and it's not as much how many homes have Xboxes now.
I think they're smart enough people out there who are able to extrapolate certain amounts of data to be like, hey, we're still not competing.
I think
that would be my argument. And I don't think Sega moves the needle enough on the gaming front. Maybe on the other IP stuff, maybe, but not on the gaming front.
Two things. One, it's always like Japanese market is how buying companies always a little bit. It's different. And then two, I also think politically in like American climate, it's also very dependent on the political climate of America.
Oh, we all
as
hate
well.
you.
No, yeah, everyone hates you. Yeah.
Join the club. You're
nah,
not alone.
I don't hate you.
You're not
I'm
alone.
coming this year, baby. Yeehaw! You know I'll be there in Texas, America. Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah, I
there.
love. Wait, I love America. Yeah, yeah. This is going out before
and-
we leave fly, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love America.
Yeah.
America's brilliant. USA, USA.
USA. Yeah,
USA.
exactly, guys.
That's what I'm
And then my
talking about.
I've actually got one for you guys. That was just
Oh
all the
yeah.
ones I had
Oh,
left.
sorry. Yeah.
I think Phil Spencer will enter the stage and he'll give some level of jargon of we are about to show you 30 games in the next 30 minutes. Something along those lines is the statement he's going to come out with. And then we're going to see like a bunch of games. Maybe not 30 minutes, that's probably too much, but 45. Something along those lines. That's my prediction.
45
alright?
games in 45 minutes. Okay, cool.
No, 30 games in 45 minutes. Like something like that.
All right.
Your prediction is that Phil Spencer's going to say the same thing he says every time we have one of these things.
Fuck
Okay.
you. You fucking oh, sorry. Chris has gone with E-Day.
Yeah, I'm
You've
going to
gone
say
with a
yeah.
bunch of other crap. At least I've gone with stuff don't even exist. You think Capcom are going to come up with Dead Rising? No chance. That's never going to happen.
One thing I do think is wild, like out of all the predictions we've made, not one of us mentioned Call of Duty.
That's a very good point.
I mean, we're all
Would've
locked
been
in
good.
now. We're not changing.
Well, first
Yeah.
of all, I think there's a possibility Call of Duty doesn't come out. And personally, I thought about it, and I'm like, I don't care to make a Call of Duty prediction at an Xbox showcase. And I know it's an Xbox title. It's
I
under
get you.
Xbox.
I get you.
My mind still doesn't associate it as one, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Well,
It would
there's
have been a
couple-
good opportunity for me to be like, A-list celebrity is on stage announcing that they're the next villain in Call of Duty, whatever.
Yeah.
You got to think. There's a couple of things we didn't mention, right? Which was Perfect Dark, Call of Duty,
Had that on
World
my
of
list.
Warcraft.
Mhm.
World of Warcraft, you could have easily got points by saying Snake Eater because you're definitely going to see that here.
Mhm.
Because they got the loads of marketing with it, haven't they?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you've got an opportunity to see in Flight Sim in some aspect.
Sure.
Again, we always forget about like the PC stuff, like the PC centric stuff.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
New
Uh,
Football Manager might get shown here. That'd be crazy, guys.
Also,
we haven't seen Football Manager in 2 years, so it's crazy.
Mhm.
Another thing that they announced forever ago that they haven't shown Contraband.
Yeah.
Now would be
That's
like
on the list.
a logical time for that to show up as well.
Yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
If they want to show Bethesda here, Elder Scrolls, I don't think they do.
No chance.
I don't think there's a point to show it here, but
No.
That
There's
gets its
already
own
that as
thing.
well.
That gets you got to remember we haven't mentioned Outer Wilds 2, obviously, because it's getting its own direct straight after, so we'll get to see all of that. Which is how do we feel about that?
Meh.
Is that would you think that's big enough to have its own thing afterwards? That's kind of to me, it's like damn, okay.
I think it has its own thing because Fable's specifically delayed into next year. I think the original plan was
Yes.
probably Fable there.
Yeah.
B, from what I've seen, they had like previews and stuff. It looks like a pretty beefy upgrade from Outer Worlds 1. So I think for them it's more so, hey, here's what we got going with this. This is the best game or like the most in-depth game we have coming out aside from Fable. That they're probably also comfortable announcing that they're doing a show earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if they have another game that's like, hey, this will get a show as well after the Outer Wilds show or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if we get something like that. Maybe it is a Call of Duty or something.
Just looking through my list of things that I didn't mention as well. No mention of a new Forza. I thought we might get a first look, but whether that be a turn 10 or in
It won't be Playground, surely, with
Okay.
Fable.
there's
Right?
there's no separate studio. With a separate team.
And sure, but I'm just saying, with it being delayed and stuff, I still feel like it's like,
You think
I
maybe
don't know,
they'll
just
move
when-
everyone over to it?
well, very rarely do you see a studio release 2 games in the same year, even if it is drastically different genres.
And you
Well, that's
don't
the thing.
show
I'm not.
Forza more than 12 months out, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, no. True.
So, yeah. Should we read a couple from the audience, boys?
Yeah,
real
go for it.
quickly?
please.
There was a few that came in from the Discord. Eldozo said, Perfect Dark gameplay and release window, Contraband gameplay, Clockwork Resolution gameplay, Everwild shown again, E-Day gameplay, hardware reveal, maybe the new hardware and OS, Forza Horizon 6 reveal, and possibly a Halo reboot coming to PlayStation 5. Top Lift also says Star Wars KOTOR remake. We'll see Everwilds like before. We will see a tease of the brand new game, Blade game, which none of us
Ooh.
mentioned as well.
Yeah.
Very good point. Blade exclusive. Well, exclusive for 6 months. We'll get a look of the Iron Man game, which I'd expect that to come on to Summer Game Fest more than here. Which these are a mixture. I don't actually know what they're talking about specifically.
Yeah.
We got from Yami. We've got a few of mine. A new Ori game. Splitgate 2, since it just came to open beta. Maybe we'll see more Kingdom Hearts 4, considering we just got screenshots from that, which is definitely possible. Yeah. Kojima's new game and a teaser of a new Halo game. And then we'll end on Origin Cookie Man, who says Crimson Desert will be on stage. We'll also have Xbox will do a Shadow Drop game, and Silksong will get a release date before the end of this year. So
I like it.
There we have it from the audience. Thank you everyone who obviously wrote in. We do appreciate every single one of you. No plug on this special episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed our predictions episode for this one. Don't forget, myself and Crash will be live reacting to all things Xbox Showcase and Summer Game Fest, so make sure you go and check out the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel. We'll also should have breakdown trailers straight away. I'm thinking I've got an editor that should be able to get them done pretty sharpish. So we'll see if they go out. If not, shout out Despawn because he went to LA. Until next time, we'll love you, leave you. See you all later. Good boys.